Hey everyone, it's Kevin. I want to make another video about 3 mistakes that singers make. And if you make any of these, it's okay. It's all solvable problems. We're going to just jump right into it. The first mistake is when you experience pain when you sing. The rule that I always tell singers that I'm coaching is if it hurts, you're doing it wrong. And that primarily means pain here in the throat area. When you're singing, your engine is below your chest and your stomach, and it should pass through your vocal cords easily and freely. It should cause no pain or tension there. Bounces around your skull, and then it comes out your mouth. So if you're experiencing pain in your throat, you're doing it wrong. And I don't mean to say, like, I don't like the sound of it. I mean, it's going to hurt your voice. And you're not going to be able to sing that way for long stretches of time. If you're doing it right, you should be able to have a whole singing session and your vocal cords might be tired, but they won't be gone. You should still be able to talk and sing lightly and be able to have conversation without feeling like you're losing your voice. So if you're losing your voice, that's the result of pain and you're doing it wrong. The second mistake that singers make is what I just call hitting the note. And this particularly happens in high notes, but it happens all the time where a singer reaches for that high note and they just kind of go, ah, I hit it. I did it. I sang the high note. And if you're doing that, then I highly recommend considering an alternate approach. You can't just hit a note. It has to sound good too. And most singers that do this have never heard themselves singing in this way. And so I would say if you think that you might be guilty of this, pull out your phone, do a quick recording. You can do audio only. Video is even better because you can see what's happening with your body. And listen to the high note. And if you hear the high note and you go, ooh, that doesn't sound so good, then you might be guilty of this. So don't just hit the note. Make the note sound good. Which leads to the third mistake that singers make, which is focusing on the extremes instead of phrases. And what I mean is singers all the time that I coach will do warm-up exercises, or we'll be working on a phrase, and they'll say, "What note was that? What note was that one? Was that higher than the last one?" And they start like asking, "Did I hit an A this time? Did I hit a C this time? Did I hit a B?" And they're just obsessed with which high note they sang. Or on the other side, when they're singing low, they're just trying to sing as low as they can. And they only seem to be concerned with the highest of the high notes and the lowest of the lows. And, you have a lot of other notes that you're singing. And if you only care about the one that at the top, the rest of the phrase probably won't sound as good as you think. So, and I've been saying, particularly this week, to a lot of beginner and intermediate singers that amateur singers focus on just the high notes and just hitting the note. Professional singers focus on the phrase and focus on communicating a message. So instead of just asking yourself, what was that high note? Ask yourself about all the notes leading up to the high note and try and make a musical phrase. Because the other thing is contrast is really important in music. And if you've ever sung a song where you're just sitting in your upper register and you're just belting out high notes, if you listen back, you go, oh, it doesn't sound that interesting. What's interesting is when you have a combination of low and high and you're singing these phrases that are leading up to a high note, and then make it sound great, but there's contrast, so it actually sounds interesting. And the audience member goes, wow, that was a cool high note. Whereas if you're just sitting in a high note and all you care about is the high note, people are going, wow, he just yelled a lot. Oh, okay. And they're not that interested. So those are the 3 top mistakes that I see singers make. If you make these and you're like, man, I really wish I could work on this. I do coaching for vocal lessons. My website will be down below. It's just kevinperales.com. Feel free and sign up, and we can work through those along with any other singing mistakes that you might be making, and just to help take your singing to the next level. I have a fundamental belief that unless you are literally tone deaf, meaning you can't hear the difference between 2 sounds that you listen to, unless that is you, anyone can learn how to sing. Anyone can do better. Ear training is a skill you can learn. And my goal as a coach is to help you find your voice. So if that sounds interesting to you, go to my website at kevinperales.com, click on the link below. And if this was helpful, you feel free to like and subscribe to this channel for more singing tips and also some of my original music. So have a good day.